Bonjour y'all, welcome back to my channel. I am Dawn of Delights by Dawn, and today is a special, I'm just being raw with this video. It's not going to be much editing because this is my 1-year anniversary of being an expat in France, and I decided I'm going to be out and about when I do this video as I go over the things that I have learned since I've been here. If you haven't watched any of my other videos, you can go back and see my 6 months and see what my assessment was at that time. But today I decided I'm going to do what I normally do, which is I get up every morning and I walk. And today, because I'm not under any pressure, which is one of the great things about living here, to rush to do anything, I decided I'm going to walk to the next little ville called Villefranche-sur-Mer, which is about 5 miles one way. So I got up this morning and I walked. It took me an hour and a half, and I had breakfast, and I am now sitting by the beachside. So the reason why I'm doing this is maybe to show you guys some sights while I'm doing this video and explaining to you my 1-year assessment being an expat in the fabulous country of France. First and foremost, even though I was an outside person before, I'm definitely an outside person here. This country exudes being active. You see so many older people swimming early in the morning, walking, riding their bikes. It is all about being outside. It is not about going to work and going home and staying home. It's about, yes, we have to go to work, and yeah, we're going to go to work, but then after that, we're going to be out and about, and that's exactly what they do. And I find that that's what I do. I exercise way more in the sense of my exercise is just my natural everyday activities. I walk a minimum of about 13,000 steps a day, which is very easy to do because, again, as I've said in my other videos, being over here in Europe, everything is so much more accessible and walkable. And it's funny, I'm doing this on my 1-year anniversary, and so I'll talk a little bit about something I experienced, the thumb. I had to have emergency surgery earlier this week on the thumb, and so I'll go into that as far as the aspects, the pros and the cons of living here in France. But you know, why would I not come out here and video here? Let me show you what it is that I so love about being here. This is what I love about being here. I can go anywhere and be by the beach. People are in the restaurants. I'm here. I'm not pressured to leave. I just have a Coke right now. And if that's all I'm going to do, then that's all I'm going to do. And this little village is so beautiful. Villefranche-sur-Mer. And yeah, so I'm just going to hang out here and just relax, have a great afternoon, and then see what the rest of it, comes about. So let's see, being here 1 year in France, I'm going to talk about the good things. Number one, I have felt extremely welcome here by the people. The learning curve as far as the French, it is, and it's a slight one, but as long as you make an effort and you try, like I've said before in my other videos, there is not a problem. There are a lot of expats in Nice that speak English, and you can probably get away with it, but I feel like that's disrespectful. So for anybody who expats or immigrates, because that's technically really what I am, to another country and it's a different language, then it's disrespectful, I feel, if you go to another country and expect them to know your language, because especially for Americans, who are the arrogant ones, if someone came to the United States, you expect them to learn English. So you should, and if anyone gets offended, oh well, too bad, so sad. That's how I feel. If you're going to go to any other country, you need to know the language, and you don't need to be going there expecting that you're going to find American-speaking people or that people will speak English, so that you do not have to adjust to the way of life there and their culture. You chose to move to their country, so you need to adapt. So besides the French and learning the French, and I've been told I speak it better than I think I do, probably. Really, I have to honestly say maybe it's because I've meant to be here, and I feel that in my spirit because everything has flowed effortlessly. I really cannot say anything that negative. The little negative things are dumb things, like everyone knows in Europe, personal space, they kind of get up on your little clothes. We Americans don't like that. Again, the efficiency of the bureaucracy bureaucracy. I sent my documents in for my visa to be renewed 3 months ahead of the time that it was supposed to be renewed, which was in June. And I literally just got it 2 days ago saying, hey, it's been renewed, and it was up on Friday. Hey, it's been renewed. So just little things like that, you know, but that's just you now having to learn to have patience, because there's nothing that's rushed here, because their way of life is not rushed. The positives is just every day I get to wake up and be in nature, and the beautiful water that's here. Again, I'm more active, exercise, the eating is much better, the food is much better. I'm eating more fresh fruit. I'm actually eating less. I actually don't even eat as much sugar because everything is not laden with sugar. So, you know, honestly, everything has just been great. I haven't started the business yet. That's going to be the next journey, is going to start working on the business and how I want that to look, and probably dating. I will say, for those that are thinking about expatting, I get a lot of people that ask me questions, and one of the questions that I get a lot from people, Americans in the United States, especially African Americans, are there a lot of black people here? Let me just be straight up. That's not the reason why I choose to move, or I pick the place that I pick, is because I am going to move no matter what. That doesn't define me. I understand you may want to have people with similar backgrounds to talk to, but that doesn't define where I live. I'm going to choose a place in hopes that I can find friends, human beings, and nice people, and not base that on, you know, the color of their skin. Now, I will have to say I've also been fortunate, because within the year that I have been here in Nice, I have met 4 other African American women who have moved here. So I now have my little circle. That's all I need. That's all I want. And I am lucky because I have a great circle of friends, diverse backgrounds, French, Italian, American, black, white. And that's one of the things that I have to say. I see people post videos and say things about, oh, it wasn't for me. I felt isolated. Let me just say this. I don't know what makes y'all think that if you're an introvert, don't go nowhere, stay at home and isolate at home in the U.S. or whatever country you're in, that whatever country you move to, you're going to automatically become the burst of sunshine and an extrovert. Not happening. You will have to make an extra effort, because you're in a different country, to be able to find people, meetups, social events. I hate Facebook, but Facebook has been absolutely positively great for expats, because you can find an expat group for whatever country that you're going to. So I suggest that if you are an introvert and want to remain an introvert, then I don't suggest you expat to another country, because that's not going to help you resolve your problem. It's going to make it even worse. So once again, if you come to another country, you're going to have to put yourself out there to try to make friends. That is one thing I will say about the French. It's not as easy to make friends. Like, you can't just be up in a restaurant in the bar and just go talk to people. They don't do that. We tend to do that, and sometimes, you know, you can judge based on the vibe if you can go talk to someone or not, and they're usually receptive, but they're not going to just come up to you in a bar or something like that. When you go to the social events, that's what they're for. So you can have meetups is one of the organizations, Internations is an organization, and the expat groups on Facebook are phenomenal when it comes to getting information, knowing information, finding out things, and actually meeting up with people. But other than that, it has been one of the best years of my life. I've never been so relaxed or calm. I literally was in the ER room 2 days ago, and I'm laughing and doing photo shoots, basically. I went to the hospital. I do have not the card yet, but I do have access to the health insurance here, because I'm a long-term visa, and I get it after 3 months. So that was a phenomenal thing. I went to the ER room, and I'm sure I'm going to get a bill, but walking out, I paid 24 euros. Really? I went to the pharmacy, tons of a whole shopping bag full of stuff. I paid 20 euros. So that's the phenomenal part about being, at least here in France, an expat here in France, is that if you're here long term and you're going to be here, you'll have access to that. So I now have a French social security number. Yay! So I'm just waiting on my card. But it is just the way of life for me. I am a lot more calm. Honestly, there's really nothing that I'm stressed about. If I am stressed over anything, it's maybe because of somebody in the United States, maybe contacting me or telling me about some bullshit going on over there. But there's nothing here that stresses me out. Yes, the bureaucracy can get you a little agitated. You definitely need to know a little French for when you go to the hospital or when you go to the doctor. The repairman, that's another thing. Getting the repairman to come timely, yeah, I've seen it before and it did happen to me. It took about 2 months, but I got my new refrigerator, which I was glad. My apartment is absolutely phenomenal. I'm not going anywhere unless I'm going to buy something, and that ain't happening no time soon, because I just don't think anymore that I want to be locked down, even though I think I'm going to be here forever. But all in all, it's one of the best moves I've ever made. And so now I'm just looking forward to figuring out the business, how I'm going to do it, incorporate it over here. Dating, I am going to start putting myself out there. Dating, I will say that, I'm going to say this, y'all know I'm blunt, I'm going to be blunt. What I've noticed here is that French men really don't approach me that much. Like when I go to Italy, I'll get more guys taking a look at me, and but Frenchmen, like 100% Frenchmen, and I'm not talking about like the French dude who may have a parent that's from one country and a parent that's from France. I'm talking about like 100% French. They're not. So for my African American women, if it bothers you that you see a lot of black men with white women in the United States, oh, you're gonna see a lot of that over here, because the African men absolutely tend to be with white women. However, what I see over here that I don't see a lot of there is the reverse, is black women with white men. So you will see a lot over here, and I was a little shocked about that. But I think I'm just like not, what's the word? I'm someone, not ambiguous, but they can't really tell what I am. And so I'm not their cup of tea. I'm just being straightforward. They want a black woman, they want a black woman. I'm too light. But other than that, and then of course I've heard, and this is my perspective, my assessment from being here and talking to other people, even other French women. So if there's anybody French, I don't need you putting no comments on my stuff, because this is from an American perspective. French men are cheap. I don't do cheap. So we're not splitting bills all the time. Now I'm one of them chicks that, you're the man, you should pay. But yeah, if I got it, I'm gonna be like, honey, you got it the last time, I'm gonna get it this time. But not where it is automatic, half all the time. Frenchmen also don't know how to approach you, and they don't know how to talk. They really don't have any kind of suave. And, with all due respect, a lot of times it's just straight up they want sex. And although that's appreciative that you're straight up honest, you need to at least be a little suave about it. They have no suave whatsoever. Now, I don't know. The Italian men, on the other hand, the Italian men, that's all I'm saying. I don't know, the Italian men, okay. But I'm happy to be here. I feel like I've been here longer than a year, and that just lets me know in my spirit, that just lets me know that this is where I'm supposed to be. So that's my update. I have traveled so much. That's the other thing about being over here that I love. I've traveled so much. I've been to London, I've been to Thailand, I've been to southern Italy, I'm about to go to Copenhagen. So the travel part over here is what is fantastic. You can never be bored, even if you don't go anywhere like really, really far. It's easier, it's cheaper, it's just way more accessible, and that's something that I've always wanted to do in my life. So I have so much content, guys, that I'm just gonna throw up there. So, because I have it, and I haven't put it up there, and I just don't want it to get stale or old. So you'll just see me throwing up stuff. It won't be in the right format, like I've told you guys before, but yeah. So I appreciate for those of you that have watched from the process, from the beginning to the end. I'm waiting to get my card. I'm going to get an official card from the prefecture with my picture and everything. So I'll be straight up official with my visa. It'll be a resident card. So it's not even the visa. I will have a resident card. I will show you all the process that I have to go through to get that when that comes. But please make sure, if you're not subscribed, you subscribe. Please make sure you like notifications, and also share this with anybody else that you may feel that may be exploring the thought or the idea, or just need a little motivation as to what you can do different in your life and be truly authentically happy. So until the next video, check you guys later. Au revoir. is the train station here. People use to get around mostly everywhere.
Whatever. I've got lots of napkins, don't worry.
Okay. Oh my God. Hop on, hop off bus is right there. And that's where Sister's going to get on that bus. Gucci over there. It's just tons of people. Bonjour, y'all. Morning, y'all. Straight ugly, but you know what? It doesn't matter because I'm still gonna do my thing. So just stepped out my room in the daytime, and here's my view actually from my door. So I have no idea, but yep, there we go. It's raining. There's a big old umbrella that I have with me. I may even get a poncho depending on how it is. So, alright guys, I am headed out. Want a tattoo? Get a tattoo. So I walked, look at that. Okay, so there are a whole bunch of little shops which I will be exploring. But a sister have to get some bug spray because the mosquitoes, because there's so much water, are getting me. So there's a lot of little shops. So I'm gonna walk down, not a Hooters. Y'all, not the Hooters. Not the Hooters. Really? Y'all see that over there? The Hooters. Y'all, not the braids with the colors. Stop it, I say. Colorful, pretty little buildings. So I'm supposed to go down the street and I'm gonna meet my driver back. So we gonna see. Oh yeah, by the way, I brought that bracelet, y'all. Real pearls, the dark pearls, the light pearls. It was only $97. Yeah. So I got it. Add to my real pearl collection, which I didn't have. So again, little touristy trap stuff for get us to buy here in Old Town Phuket. Let's see what else. There we go again. I'm gonna set up my tripod. Oh, this is pretty. Oh, look at this. Oh yeah. I'm about to get these pictures right now. Okay, y'all, we had to take a detour in the floating boat first, and then we had to go to the train because we missed the train. So I'm in the boat, and yes, this is the boat, and we're getting ready to pull on out. So, yep, so we shall see, but I was told by the guide to not buy anything because it's expensive. The food here is good, and to buy souvenirs at the next spot. So, here we go, y'all. Oh my God, this is so cool. Okay, y'all. Here I go. Trying to maneuver 2 phones and 2 gadgets at the same time. my goodness, y'all. This little town is so damn cute. We have just been walking. When I tell y'all the prices here, I'm about to die. Dan is gonna get sick of me. We had 2 cappuccinos. I had ham and cheese juice. He had another cappuccino. I forget else. It was only 21 euros. France and Nice ain't got nothing on Italy prices. But look at this little villages. Oh my God. This is so cute. I'm taking so many pictures with my real camera. This is real camera shots, not phone shots. This is real camera shots here. Yeah, and this is just our... Okay, guys, after Dan and I have walked through the hood for an hour, which the stupid GPS said 30 minutes, we are at the beach. And look, people are far out. They can walk. You can walk. Bonjour, y'all. After damn near 30,000 steps yesterday, Dan and I are heading on the bus today, and we're going to Matera. So we're walking in the shade, in the cool, because we figured it out yesterday with all them 30,000 near steps we did. How to get to the bus station without being in the sun. So that's what we're doing. Oh my gosh. Lord help me. I'm canter around. Y'all don't want to see that. So we're going to get on the bus. It's about an hour to another park called Matera. So we're rested. But yeah, we literally did almost 30,000 steps. I think we did like 26,000 by the time we were done yesterday. So we're checking y'all on the Flex bus. Peace. Oh, but it can't get dipped. That's why. Oh, yeah. So I would like to put it in the. So wait. I get to put my dick in one chocolate.
Why?
Why?
Already come.
Yes, there we go. Put it right there. Oh, this is to go. She's enjoying this. Okay. And mine is an ice cream. It's not a beignet. So I chose to do a frozen dick.